So Spencer, start
Fowler.
talking. Start talking about Hogwarts.
Yes.
I guess.
Oh, so we're starting. Okay, Hogwarts.
Jesus Christ, Spence.
Well, Hogwarts just officially released yesterday for its whole widespread release. Early access started on Tuesday. Both me and Chris have been having a lot of fun with it so far. It has been a great game so far. Lots of fun stuff
I've
with
never
it.
even seen the Harry Potter movies.
Oh, well, that's you missing out. I mean, I like them, but they've never been a universe that I haven't. It's not a universe I'm super into, but it's always been a story I've liked, especially one that I've grown up with. So it has, a special place in my heart there.
Right, that's updated for me now as well. As I'm sharing screen, shall I do the Inception just to fuck with people's heads? No, I'm not going to do that. But no, as you can see from the top here, our goal is to raise 5,000. We're honest people. We know it's not going to happen. But we've already raised 407. Thanks to some of you lovely people in the chat. And yes, I'm just going to quickly read the donations because now it's refreshed. We had this top one for 250. This happened when we were not even live. I'm at work, I checked the fucking page, and we had a $250 donation. Chris doesn't have any details about who it was. All he knows is the time of the donation, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning my time. So
yeah, it was like midnight Eastern is what it was.
Yeah.
5 a.m. at the wrong time.
Oh, thanks for the poor Gippy Kayes there. But yes, so that was brilliant. Then the man, the myth, the ledge, David March, lovely guy, donated $100. We had Jimmy T, James Tyler,
Hold on. Try and refresh it.
All right, let's refresh it again. Let's have a quick look, see if it worked. No, it's not refreshed
it's not
yet.
showing. It's showing up on the bar though.
Okay, good.
So there's the sense 408.77.
James.
Oh, it's shown for me.
I'm refreshing in a second. Made a peacock of Rare Disease Day guiders. And then we had my baby Courtney. Long time no see, darling. How you doing? Just sends 3 green hearts. Bless. Funny Pump. The Lurker. What's up? Here's a donut.
Yeah.
Praying for all in need. If you could drink with one character, real animated, who would it be?
Ooh.
Drink
Man.
with one.
Gandalf would be one.
Yeah, but that'd be more of a smoking session, so you'd be better
True.
off with that one.
Thor. Thor would be fun.
Yeah.
Who drank more, Orc or Thor?
Well, that would be interesting.
That would be an interesting one.
Get him on one of our 18-hour live streams. Let's see how well he does.
That would be you know how they did that bit with Chris Hemsworth, how he lives in an apartment?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see, and now in like the movies, he plays Fortnite. So I would love to see a little bit where it's showing him doing a live stream of playing Fortnite. I would love that. And it's like a streamathon kind of thing. And it like bring on like other Avengers, like everyone just like for like bits, of it. Come in for 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there.
But yeah, so I'm just trying to think who I would want to drink with.
I mean, I don't really drink that much anymore.
No, that's why I said Gandalf's a good shout for you because of the pipe weed.
Yes.
And it's all medicinal for him, folks. It's all medicinal because
not
of his
all.
FMA.
We're not going to say it's all medicinal, but it's legally recreational where I am too. So I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. It's fully legal here, Kev.
Okay.
Completely 100%.
Who would I fucking Spence? I'm stuck here for a second. Who would you like to have a drink with when you're old enough?
Well, yeah. Who would you have a Shirley Temple with, Spence? Thank you,
Come on,
Courtney.
Aspen.
She shared us out. Woo!
Yes. My darling Courtney.
In March, I'll be 6 months without a drink. Woohoo! Cigarettes too. Nice. Good job.
Oh, that's
I still
Oh,
have a
she's-
drink every once in a while, but yeah, I really don't drink cigarettes. I quit.
Oh, I love the way she says that. I'm here on stream with a
Yeah.
can in one hand, a fucking
Fag in
smoke in the other.
Yeah. You can call it a fag. You're British.
Yes, it's a fag. It's a cigarette.
She uses medicinal though. Yeah, who doesn't these days? Besides Spencer and Kev, but Kev's in a land where it's illegal.
Yeah, but they won't prosecute you for it unless you've got like a
No,
brick.
they'll just confiscate it, right?
Yeah, pour it,
Yeah.
rip it up, throw it
Yeah,
down a drain
throw it
pipe
down
or
drain.
something.
Yeah.
Mm.
They do that too if you like in states where it's
Mm.
and federally it's going to be decriminalized soon. Sure.
I think
Welcome
I've got
to the Greenfellaz, where we talk about marijuana law
and other random shit.
and other random shit.
Oh,
Sure.
I've got one. I've got one who I'd drink with, like
Who?
a drink with.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah, that'd be a fun one.
But no,
Oh.
As
yeah, no,
Deadpool.
not just that. No,
As
not
Deadpool.
just that. Not just that. There is
Okay.
another reason for that as well. You'd never have to buy a round because you'd just be drinking aviation gin.
Oh, that's true. Ooh, yeah. Who does
Yeah.
the tequila? Who has
Yeah.
their own tequila? It
The
was-
Rock.
The Rock, yeah. I'm a more tequila and a rum guy.
Hmm.
So like gold tequila too. I'm a dark liquor guy, which is dangerous. Very, very fucking dangerous.
What?
Oh.
Doesn't like
Oh shit!
Brian doesn't
No, sorry. Courtney said. She says. I said 6 months. I meant 6 years.
Oh wow! Oh
Wow.
cool. Yeah, yeah. For
yeah,
me,
she told
oh,
herself
wow.
a little short there. She told
Yeah, a
herself a
little
little
bit.
short there.
Told
She's
herself.
no,
a little
she's doing
short. I
voice
know.
to text. She's doing voice to text.
She told herself a little short. She told herself she's a little short. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe
Yeah.
get some platform shoes.
Yeah. Oh, and Bal, is it just say yes or no? Is it
Baldor,
Baldor.
a la Richard.
Baldar or Richard?
A la Richard, or is it Richard?
we shard.
And you know, you're right. It's been a minute since I've had a drink. Hold on.
Oh, stop. I've been having a cigarette since 2015. That I can say. It's been 7.5 years
Mm.
without a cigarette.
Oh, did we actually get Spencer's answer, by the way?
I have no idea.
See, folks, this is the thing.
I gotta
Spencer's
check on
technically not old enough to
Terrible.
drink, so it's a bit of an unfair question for him. Okay, I've got a better. You know, let's switch it up a little bit for Spencer.
In the UK, he's legal
Yeah.
to drink, though.
Yeah, but he's not in the UK, so Spencer.
But if he came and visited, you would take him out to the pub, right? Spencer, what would you have? If you could have your first drink, Spencer, and it was in the UK, what would you have at the pub? Boom.
Well, and I was going to ask him who would you want to share a portion of chicken nuggets with? Who would you want to share your
I
chicken
think there's
nuggets with?
I think there's only one correct answer for the chicken nuggies question.
Mm-hmm.
Share chicken nuggies with I think the only person to ever share a chicken nuggies with.
Yes. Is.
Real / animate. Does this mean like any fictional character, right?
Well, yeah, he does say one character real animated. Real / animated.
Alright. Grogu.
Grogu. That Dragon Ball Z reference. Dragon Ball Z reference.
You don't know who Grogu is? Baby Yoda.
Oh, sorry. Why was I? Goku was Dragon Ball Z, wasn't it?
Yes.
Goku's Dragon Ball Z.
Oh
All
my
right, there you go.
gosh. Baby Yoda.
You
with all
should
the
be
fucking
ashamed
chicken
of your
nuggies, man.
greenness,
I
sir.
know, right?
You
I'll
should
piss
be
off the
ashamed
marketing
of your
gimmick.
greenness, though. He's green. He's one of you.
Not all greens are alike.
Yes, but
I'll
he's
have
still
you know.
green. Green lives matter, right?
Are you judging me by the color of my skin?
I am.
Yeah.
You racialist. Fucking hell.
I mean, he's one of the few things that he has going for your green people, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he's
Him
in, like,
and
the
Kermit,
top of, like,
man.
best green
Him and
things, right?
Kermit.
And then you're at, like, the very bottom.
Yeah. Man. Even that frog guy from He-Man is above you.
Oh, you can
Okay.
go fuck yourself right away. Goku, whatever.
What
You know,
other green characters are
I'm
there?
thinking.
Hulk
Shrek
is pretty cool.
Shrek is up there. Yep. Shrek's near
And
the
Shrek,
top.
yeah.
No, you see, I could.
I mean,
Oscar the
let's be
Grouch.
honest.
He's Kev's about on par. Oscar the Grouch is cooler though. But
Yeah.
He's got better living conditions.
Mike Wazowski.
yeah, he does. Yeah,
Mike
he does.
Wazowski.
Oh, hold on. So, Rich, Richard, Dick, etc. are my actual names.
Ah, okay.
So,
okay.
so
Richard,
he's
Richard.
Richard McDickerson.
McDickerson. Oh no, here we go. Oh, Johnny freaking Cage in the house.
Yes, he was here 10 minutes ago. I said hello to him.
Well, I went to check.
I know,
I did
right?
not.
How the hell did you get Dragon Ball Z from that? I know, right?
Yeah.
Have you even watched Dragon Ball?
I don't
No.
think he has. Remember, we had this conversation last stream.
Well, I remember you saying that you haven't.
No, he said he hadn't either. It started with him
Okay.
saying he hadn't, and then I said, I had.
Oh.
Wow, that really shows you who Spencer listens to.
Yeah. What?
Oh, I only listen to the important people, so.
Oh, bless. Even his own
Oh, boy.
reflection in the mirror ignores Fencer. Yeah,
Oh,
and
my.
yeah, Dick. I'm going to call him Dick. Dickerson. Yeah, he don't watch enough TV these days. Dude, the last anime I watched is Bleach, and I'm only 5 seasons in. And they're bringing it back apparently. I've got like 800 episodes or something stupid.
Bleach,
catch
they
up on.
did the that prequel series recently, the first season of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I've been hearing really, really, really good things about it. It kind of it might be an anime again someday. It is definitely one of the longer ones. I don't want to go back and I don't want to finish Dragon Ball before I got myself invested in another long anime.
Yeah, I've only got the first 5 seasons on DVD, and I think that takes you up to about episode 120.
Yeah.
Maybe 130. And I've got 2 animated movies, which I haven't watched yet because I haven't got far enough in the series for them to connect.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
were on sale.
That's
in
like
the
Stargate with like it's 17 seasons of everything if you watch it all, plus 4
That's insane.
movies.
That's the point. I've got to dig out that hard drive. I've got an external hard drive somewhere, which I think's got every episode of Stargate on it.
Oh yeah, it's on most of it's on Amazon here. I don't know if in the UK though. You'd have to check.
Oh, I might be able to find it somewhere.
Yeah. Well, sure.
Just maybe.
But let us go actually here refresh so you can show everybody the sense works. Everyone,
Yeah, it
it
should
is
have
it is
caught
funny.
up by now.
Everyone, yeah, it should have. Should have. There it
Yes,
is.
it
Yeah.
has.
So
Right, so yeah, Funny Pump. I hope that answered your question. Let me just finish reading them.
no,
Gibbon!
Yeah.
For the children, let's go.
Yeah.
GCU, welcome to the blah. Who
Also,
cares?
also Patrick again.
Yeah.
6 and 7 are Patrick.
And
likes that
Ed, the Orc Testono, testing sense, 177. I wonder why you did that.
Lure some people out, with the woodwork.
Yep.
So
And
next time
in
there's a donor that makes it a 0, there's going to be one that makes it 77 again. I'm
pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure there is.
Feeling. A hunch.
See the eyebrows? See the eyebrows? That's
I
a hint
see
for
the
you,
eyebrows. I see the eyebrows.
folks.
I'll look at this camera so I'll look at this camera and tell us so the people know I'm
Yeah, I haven't got that Zoom window up at the moment
Oh,
because I've
okay,
got the
so
other
it
screen.
matters.
Because I've got, so
Yeah,
I
I
can flick
gotcha.
a load of stuff around.
I got you.
And then we had da dude, my man, Matthew Coburn, who's pimping the link in the chat right now
Mhm.
with $1 to prove you can do as little as $1, folks.
Thank you. And it's also pinned, people.
Mm-hmm.
Pinned.
Oh, and also, just in case you click on the wrong button and you're going to go donate, but you click on the wrong button, you can actually keep up to date. You can watch our
Oh,
live
here we
stream
go.
from the charity page, but I'm not going to do
boy.
Time.
Yes, it's Inception time.
Oh boy!
Look at this, folks. And in
Now,
a
here it's
second,
gonna
it'll go
happen.
again.
No, full screen it is what you need to do. That'll really mess with people.
It's not full screening.
What?
Full screening is unavailable.
Oh, okay.
No, because it's
Oh,
embedded
it wants to
in
keep
YouTube.
you on the page. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I like that.
Excellent. Here we go. Inception time, though. If you could zoom in, though, with your scrolly.
Yeah, I could do that.
That's
Lazy
really-
bum.
There you go.
Look at this, Inception time, folks.
There we go. And it's going to zoom in now on the screen, too. Here we go. Get ready. Get ready.
Oh, your mic is
Ready.
still doing all that shit.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
just start popping a little more.
What the hell?
Never
You know,
mind,
let
fuck
me-
it. We keep going.
Yeah, let
Who
me
cares?
try unplugging it and plugging it back.
Ah, he's going the technical route, folks.
Yep. Could be a
But
loose
yeah,
cord,
so-
you know?
So there you go. If you want to donate and you press the wrong button and you go away from this amazing technical masterpiece of a live stream,
Oh,
yes, that is English
so
sarcasm.
masterful.
So masterful.
Nope, not worked.
It crackled
Uh,
already?
Yep.
Wow. Is my mic actually going bad?
I don't know.
Who
cares?
Not. What do you mean, who cares?
We'll figure it out after the fucking stream.
Oh, I know
Jesus.
that. I'm just saying that sucks. It is.
But yeah, look at this, folks.
Sucky, sucky.
Inception on every level. And this can keep going on and on and on and on and on.
Oh, I think I know.
But enough of that. Enough of that.
Yeah.
So yes,
So,
there you go, folks.
So let's go back to Hogwarts, actually. Let's go back to our little bit of an agenda while in our last little bit, if we can, so that our tags are not for nothing.
Yeah, hold on. Well, we'll
Alright.
fucking keep going to.
Well, let's
Is
talk
that-
about what we want to talk about first.
Yeah, I
Once
know. I
you-
was
yeah,
about
bring
to.
up the first one.
I was. Yeah, I
Could
was
give
going to
about
say.
a good rough 15 minutes per the main three things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, hold on. It's not
I can
fucking.
keep track of the time
Can,
stuff.
oh, shut up a second, Spence. Can you see the changing page?
No, you
Oh,
don't
for
need to
fucking
bring up
hell.
the don't bring up the article. Don't worry about that.
No, that's why I was just asking you because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
pulled it over so I can
yeah,
see
good.
shit.
Yeah, you're good. We still see the donos.
All right. Vin Diesel compares Fast and Furious franchise to Lord of the Rings. Your thoughts?
It's a dumb fucking comment. What more than that? All right. I so much yin and yang here, and it makes no fucking sense. All right?
No.
I
mean-
don't know why he's talking about. Hey, all right, all stories must come to an end, sure, right? But like, Lord of the Rings is probably like the best ever written trilogy, right?
God, it is how you do an adaptation with dignity, with honor, and correctly. Okay?
Well, I'm just saying, from like both books and movies are both great, right? But like
Mhm.
one of the best ever stories written, if not the
Yeah.
best, right?
Oh no,
And
I
it's
don't
on-
know.
and it has
Dune
a
is a great
full-
series.
Well, okay, trilogy. It's on the trilogy, all right? I think that's what's important here. Is he's comparing
Sorry, have
a
you seen
10
what Baldur
movie
said?
series.
Have you seen what's he
What he
smoking?
smoked,
There's
right?
people in both, I guess.
Right, he's comparing
oh,
this whole
Hobbit's going to
planned
show up
out
in Fast 10.
trilogy
Is there going to be
to a
is there gonna be
series
Hobbits
that
in
had-
Fast 10?
no outline.
Oh, come on. Fast and Furious went from an actual racing, street racing movie in the
Just
first one
crazy action.
to their James Bond on steroids with muscle
Right.
cars. It's James Bond meets Mission Impossible with muscle cars
Right?
and even
And
less sense of
family.
reality.
And family.
Oh, yes, family. Family is all important. Family is everything, which is why I keep getting involved in all these highly illegal criminal escapades, putting my life in danger because, family's important. It's not as though I'm going to endanger everybody. These are all my family. Let's go on a suicide
Family.
mission, folks. But there's people in both. Like I say, I can't wait for the Hobbits to show up in Fast and Furious 11.
And the
You know,
epic
think-
wizard battles,
Oh yeah.
and all
Patronus.
the orcs,
There you go. Gives a whole new meaning to the Patronus spell. Petrolus.
It's not okay.
I don't know. I'd never watched
Don't
fucking
don't
Harry
try.
Potter.
Don't try. Just don't try.
Yeah. Is there a Fast and Furious video game?
Yeah, they did one like a year or two ago, and it was like one of the worst ever games to come out of the year.
Ah, that'll be why I never heard of it then.
And it's called
Was
like Fast and Furious Crossroads or something like that. Or it was god awful.
Really?
Yeah,
What, did they try and do a Need for Speed style thing, or?
something like that, and they just rushed it with the name to put it out with. I think it was around the time when the last movie came
Oh right.
Fast-
Oh,
out.
dear God.
Yeah, and they charged $40 for it.
What?
Yeah. So.
And I saw like a lot of like, if I remember right, like 3s and 4s for the game. If you want to know how bad it was reviewed.
Yeah, it was, and yeah, Spencer, you got the name right. Crossroads. The concept looked good, but once again, an adaptation.
Popping a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Popping.
Oh, yes.
Or is it,
It was just a very little
or is
bit.
it
Yeah.
crackling?
It's crackling. It's crackling more than popping. I don't know why I keep saying popping. It's crackling. And what a
This would be a
surprise!
pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's crackling.
Like peas.
My bad.
And Matthew, big surprise!
turning it
It's a
down.
car game. Matthew says, "I have that game."
Why
Why am I not surprised? Matthew, I saw a fucking tweet from you just before we went live where somebody
Yeah.
put up a
Okay.
screenshot of the Lost Boys, and you immediately go, "Yeah, I know, good movie that." By the way, I love his 1957 Ford, whatever the fuck it was. It's like, dude, there is more to life than cars.
Yeah, seriously.
There is alcohol,
No.
women, and charity.
Charity. There you go. Charity. That's the one.
Yeah, Vin Diesel, fuck your family. It's all about charity.
Oh yeah, Richard says counting the mobile nonsense too.
Ah,
It's funny. But yeah, I've never cared for Fast and Furious. I've never seen any of the main movies. I've only ever seen Hobbs and Shaw, funny enough. But
Huh.
and I mean, I guess I had a little fun with it. It was just a friend wanted to go see it, so I went to go watch it with him.
I'll give them their due, right? One thing about Fast and Furious movies, you're in for a fun time.
Absolutely.
There's no pretenses. Yeah, exactly. There's women, and women. Yes, damn right. And occasionally ladies. But they're no fun. You want the dirty ones.
Yeah.
But no, Fast and Furious, you know what you're in for. It is just a balls to the walls, utter nonsense entertainment. You know, you're not going to get any world-changing messages. It's not a fucking Schindler's List or anything like that. It's just good, down, dirty fun. You can sit down, turn your brain off for 2 hours and enjoy. That is what the Fast and Furious is, to my mind. So, Spence, you and in full disclosure, I own the first 8 plus. First 8 plus Hobbs and Shaw. I haven't got 9 yet. I mean, come on, it's a car movie where in 9 they go to fucking space in a
Maybe I'll
car.
watch 'em sometime. Maybe I'll watch them sometime.
I mean, yeah, maybe if
Probably
you get
not.
maybe if you get a hankering for fast cars and
Women.
Vroom,
just
vroom.
women.
Women of morally negotiable.
Have I crackled?
Not that much yet. No, I was talking, so I didn't really notice.
Okay. But
Alright.
I feel like my volume's lower though.
No, Spence, can you check that on the
Please.
stream quickly?
I'd say from Zoom maybe you sound a little tiny bit lower, maybe. But I mean, for compared to before, from whenever you just changed, but like, yeah, it hasn't done it since I pointed out last.
Yeah, and Dick, yeah, first one was more of a bro movie. And then you got the second one, you had Tokyo Drift, which wasn't even a Fast and Furious movie.
Oh,
but
hold on, I'll check it in just a moment.
They managed to get Fast and Furious in there because Vin Diesel pops up. Spoilers for a 20-year-old movie, well, 15-year-old movie. Vin Diesel shows up at the end. Now, Chris, talk again.
Test. 1, 2. Everybody. I've seen about 4 or 5 of the movies. I've never watched them in order or anything. I'm just like, sometimes if they're like on it, like I'm bored in a streaming service and it's on, I'll watch it. Or if
You're definitely a
on
little bit lower on the
TV.
stream.
That's what I thought. All right, that's gonna put me up, but I might crackle now. So we'll see. Because I'm guessing I'm a little louder now. But
I'm gonna fucking get rid of this. Hold on.
get rid of what? Oh,
The game we were gonna play,
The game
yeah,
we were gonna
yeah.
play, but now we're not worrying
I'm
about
trying to get rid of it. Thank you, Xbox. Quit the fucking game.
Yeah, we were gonna have a
Okay.
game on in the background, like just with no sound, but I figured we're doing a charity. We should have the charity page up. You know, what am I thinking? We're doing a fundraiser, you know? Jesus.
Exactly.
And I don't want to, like, you know, in all our
done
past,
It sounds good now.
it does good, thank you. In our past streams, you know, or in our past episodes of Tangents, we've sat there and read articles. I didn't want to do that, so this was, you know, our new format of this, and we're gonna do it on Saturdays, I think. And yeah, but anyway, I think this will be fun though, with like Jason Momoa as the bad guy though.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
only thing that interests me.
Yeah, I understand that, and it really only the things that interest me are Momoa and
My man.
other returning cast members.
I will
like,
say that. It
I
does
love
look
Helen
like they're
Mirren.
trying to conclude it for the 4th time.
The Charlene Theron and Michelle Rodriguez fight is going to be awesome.
yeah. I think I said
Were
that.
those the
to you
2 chicks at the end?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, not
okay. I can
you
tell it was
again,
important, but
yeah.
I was like, I don't know who these people are. 'cause I haven't
Are
watched any of
those
the
the
movies.
2 chicks at the end? Oh my.
Yeah, Michelle Rodriguez should get an Oscar for this role because she's actually playing a straight woman convincingly.
Jeez.
Well, it is true. It's true.
I apologize, everybody, for him.
Don't apologize. I'm here all the time. Apart from if he does a live stream without me, like play it like he did with Hogwarts Legacy, and even then I managed to get in on the chat.
Unfortunately. Oh, I thought we got a dono. The laugh was like the dono laugh. Yeah. Money, 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 money.
Maybe we
Trying to
should
give
do
us
something.
false hope.
Maybe we should record me doing it instead.
No. Let's not.
Oh, he drink.
You know, I'd be good with it too.
Dick, which one? What you drink with Michelle Rodriguez? She could probably drink the Rock under the table on his own tequila. But yeah, and Matthew says, "I can, you will fine." Here,
Yeah, but his I didn't get a chance to comment on his Lord of the Rings comments. Like,
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. It's so for me, like what he compared it to is like finishing writing it, and to me, I was like, how are you comparing? First of all, movies to books. You know, he wasn't comparing it to Peter
Right, he wasn't comparing
Jackson's
it to-
films.
right.
He was comparing it to Tolkien's writings, and I'm like, wait a minute. If he had compared it to maybe Peter Jackson, I would understand that because I mean, 10 movies.
sorry, he
plus-
was on about the books, not the movies.
Yes, read
Yeah,
the
he said
article,
J.R.R.
man.
Tolkien's.
I didn't
Is it
have
J.R.R.
time to read them all.
Tolkien?
I skim read it.
Oh,
That's
my
He
God.
specifically named out J.R.R. Tolkien.
Tolkien, yeah. There's a look at least for like the comment.
I must have. I probably saw the Tolkien bit and just thought he was on about the author.
No, he's about
the
the
actual-
books.
Jesus Christ!
And
All right, in that
writing.
case,
I'm like,
dickhead.
if he had said the movies, that's a little different. Maybe I can get away with it because 10 movies plus spin-offs, you know, is
Yeah.
a lot. And I mean, they did, you know, that's 15 years of shooting essentially. You know, right?
Well, if I remember correctly,
If not
Fast
more.
Fast X, is that the last one, or were
Yes.
they doing it as a two-parter?
No, this is the last one. That's it.
I thought they were doing it
No.
as a two-parter for some reason.
No. No, you're thinking
You
of
know we
Mission
almost
Impossible.
you know-
You're thinking
you
of Mission Impossible.
Yeah, well, I know about that one as well, but you
I know.
Vin Diesel almost run me over once.
I don't care. I'm trying to get
Oh, come
on
on,
with
that's
these.
a
I'm
claim to
trying to get
fame.
on with these stories, man.
Fucking hell.
And so that's why I'm trying to go back and comment on the Lord of the Rings thing. And so yeah, to me, he's that kind of person though. It's why The Rock doesn't get along with him, but The Rock's that kind of person too. So
Oh no, they're both ego fueled.
yeah. So he's an egomaniac, narcissistic a little bit, I'm sure. Anyway,
I mean,
so
you're
that's my
allowed to be a
thoughts on
little
that.
bit when you've had.
Yeah, sure. With
so
that
much
much success, absolutely. Which jumps us into a quick. They're making another Riddick movie. So
Apparently so, yeah.
yeah. So that's his ego is, a fourth one. Jesus.
Yeah.
Like the man knows how to, and he's a superstar. It
He
is what
knows
it
how to
is.
milk a franchise. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, not being funny. You say it's the fourth one. It could be the third one because technically the third one just was
I
always
know,
the beat replay of the first
I don't
one.
kid. Just yeah, it's the fourth one. It's physically the fourth one, Kev. Come on, still the fourth one. It's fourth time it has been money in Vin Diesel's pocket for doing a
More than
movie
that, when you
about.
consider there was
Riddick.
at least 2 computer games.
Yes.
And an animated series.
Yes. Yep.
So
yeah. Great franchise though too. So yeah. So that's our thoughts on Vin Diesel and Fast X. Now let's move on to some other controversial character in Mr. Ezra Miller in The Flash. And I thought I'd heard see if Bodie scratched again because he's been out there for hours, so I need to get him in. But you guys can talk about that, and I'll come back and add my comments.
All right, cool. So, a new poster was revealed.
Sorry, hold on. Let me just respond to Dick quickly. Yes, Dark Chronicles. I actually have that somewhere on Xbox. I got it as a double billing because on the 360 because Butcher Bay came out on the original Xbox. They touched it up and did it as a double feature with Dark Chronicles on the 360. So I've got those somewhere. And yeah, the games were fun. Well, I know where they are actually. I can actually see it from here.
I was actually looking for that game to see if I could find it anywhere, and it's not anywhere. Like, it's so hard to find. Amazon, it's expensive as hell. There's no digital. It's not one of the backwards compatible games. And I'm guessing it's all to do with licensing.
Yeah, I should imagine so.
But I'm
sure
sure
they don't want to re-up the license.
With a new movie coming out, with all this next-gen technology, we may see a new game. Or a remaster of the original again. Which I don't think we need that. A new game would be cool. Because with the mechanics you can do now in with this next-gen technology, you can do some cool shit with Riddick.
Oh, yeah. No, fucking... the games were fun.
Yes. Yeah, I remember playing the first one on PC. Back when I never played the second one.
It was on GOG for PC, apparently. According to Dick.
Is it?
Well,
I don't know if it is.
Oh, nice, Matthew. Nice reimagining of the song. Somewhere over the Orc's strongbow.
Jeez.
No, that's Matthew.
I know it's Matthew, but you singing it.
Than me.
You singing it is and I think I just crackled there, didn't I?
You've been crackling on and off since you thought you fixed it, but I didn't want to say anything.
No, I knew I hadn't fixed it. I knew I hadn't fixed it.
Yeah. So I just didn't want to say anything and derail the conversation.
As long as it's not super bad where it's upsetting people in the chat.
If it gets bad, we'd let you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if it was every word, we would tell you.
Yes.
It would be unwatchable.
What am I looking for? Riddick.
GOG. Riddick. But yeah.
Nope. Nothing on GOG.
Maybe it was there, but got removed as a license.
Yeah, probably. Yes. What's probably the license expired, so they didn't want to re-up it.
Yep.
So,
but with the
Bobo's in.
New movie, yeah.
Yeah, I can tell that.
Yeah, he wanted to go upstairs, but his paws were muddy, so they're making bacon upstairs.
Oh, of course.
He smells it, obviously. Piper has not.
What?
I don't know how, because I smell it.
No, Piper's just like, for fuck's sake, I'm not getting anywhere.
Hell yeah. But yes, The Flash.
Yes.
Yeah, so we got a new poster. It's a cool poster. We
Kev,
got a trailer.
Why don't you pull up the poster at least?
Yes.
Got a trailer's coming tomorrow.
Yes, Super Bowl.
DC gave us a time, but is that the time
for the
Super Bowl? What time does the Super Bowl start?
6:30 Eastern.
Because they advertised a time of 6 o'clock Eastern.
So it's going to be during the pre-show then. So maybe they'll release it, or maybe they're releasing it online first, which is a lot of times what they do these days. So.
Oh yeah, that I saw it on James Gunn's official Instagram story.
Oh god, no, that's not the fucking thing. That's in art.
Oh, yeah, just the post. Go to images.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez, Kev. There you go. No, yeah, there you go. Right click on it.
I know.
Opening
where
new
are we?
tab.
He's trying,
Yeah,
guys.
open image
You know,
and new
orcs
tab.
are
Orcs are very old, so they're very boomerish.
right.
You know,
Very boomerish.
Very boomerish. You know I got the gray going on, but I'm not quite boomerish. I'm Gen X, like the orc actually is, but I'm not quite as boomerish.
Well,
It shows sometimes.
hey, at least my mic don't pop and crackle. But no, what do you think of that poster, folks?
You know, I like how it looks. I don't know. There's a lot of things in this movie I'm looking forward to, but then there's also a lot of things I'm worried about.
Oh, I have a long and sordid history with this movie, but the thing that I have a problem with this movie, it's a Flash movie. Like, never mind whether or not you like Ezra Miller. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, his personal problems aside.
Yeah, exactly.
We always say you should never mix personal.
Trying to separate the art and the artist.
Yeah, exactly.
Separate the art and the artist.
Exactly.
So, never mind about the Ezra Miller thing. This is supposed to be a Flash movie, yeah? Flash is a tiny person on the poster, and it's a massive Batman symbol.
Well, yeah, and
it seems like they're not very happy with the Flash. They're more trying to sell it on the Batman.
They are. Well, they know that's marketing, man. That's called marketing.
You know, and not just any Batman. The one that a fuck ton of people grew up with.
Yeah, so it's that's all marketing. I'm not worried about the movie because of that. I'm worried about the movie because how exactly are we resetting the DCU? Like the Supergirl that's in the Flash movie, is she going to be the Supergirl moving forward in that new Supergirl movie, or are we getting a different Supergirl? Like, what?
I think, as far as the Supergirl thing goes, I feel like it's going to depend on one of two things. All right. First off, it's going to depend what's the overall fan reaction. All right. Do people like this Supergirl? And then the other thing is going to be, I think James Gunn is if she wants to continue doing it. Because I think if their fan reaction's good enough, then James Gunn will come back and ask her, hey, do you want to be the Supergirl of this universe? But at the same time, as great as she looks, she doesn't look like a comic accurate Supergirl.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. She definitely looks like an SJW casting. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh God.
Absolutely. And I'm not for it at all. Like, unlike Batgirl, who already had multiracial runnings in the comics, Supergirl is blonde, blue eyes. You know?
And I think that's what they should try to do.
Agreed. I agree.
Not trying to stereotype it all, but like that's what the character is known to be.
Yes.
And so I think it would work out better if they did this as her own solo item. I don't know exactly, like, is she the Snyderverse Supergirl? Is she...
I know she was supposed to be, I'm sure.
I mean, it would make sense for her to be the Snyderverse Supergirl because we've had several hints at Supergirl in the Snyder movies. It's just never happened. And so if they're going to do away with Henry Cavill, which we know we're obviously doing, it would make a lot of sense to break away from this Supergirl as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think this whole thing. Yeah. Yes, Doggo want to play. Doggo always want to play. If you subscribe to us and you come and watch us more often, you will see Doggo is always freaking playing.
Yeah, I have to mute a lot because Doggo always wants to play.
Although, folks, for the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, the live charity stream with our stupidly long streams that we do.
The charity page back up. Say that.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pull the charity page back up while I say that.
Get better. Get better, you fool.
There you go.
There.
But you don't have to go to the top part. You can just do that.
No, I'm just...
Oh, yeah, showing them the whole thing. Oh, look, you're showing off our handiwork.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, for the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, Doggo will not be around for most of it, interrupting us. Allegedly. And Christian muted.
No, I know. I heard crackle in my ear.
Oh,
I
we
didn't even
didn't hear it
say
that time.
anything.
We didn't hear it that time.
Yeah.
I know.
Weird. All right. Anyway,
Oh, no, I heard it that time.
So that was Spencer, maybe.
No, I think no. We probably didn't hear it. It's something to do with your mic because you
Yeah.
muted. You heard it on your end, but
No,
See-
do you hear it now?
I heard it just then.
Yeah,
You weren't muted, were you?
but I'm not talking. It's while you're talking. Maybe it's the mixer.
Maybe it's the mixer then.
No, because it's not the sort. Never mind.
Yeah. Anyway,
Continue.
fuck it. Yeah. Where were we? Yeah. Doggo's not going to be around for most of it because he's going to daycare, and Amber is going to be looking. Oh, Brewood in the house.
Hey, Brewood, what
Welcome, Bree.
up?
Yo, dude. How's it going? Also, by the way, for those of you who are new to the channel, Dick, 28th, actually International Rare Disease Day, we're going to start off with what can only be described as a Saw-inspired segment. We've been promising it for a year because of goals we hit on a previous charity fundraiser. That's right, we do 2 a year. We've been doing this for 2.5 years now. Chris, my man here, will be getting waxed live on air.
Yes.
First thing
is he
we
getting
do, we go
is he
live.
getting waxed on or waxed off?
waxed off?
Oh, off. He's
How do you
getting
get waxed
off.
on? Can't
I
wax
don't
the
know,
hair
I'll try
back
that.
on.
Well, no, technically
you
you
can
get the
try.
wax. No, you get the wax on, then you rip it off.
Yes, there you go. That's
So there you go.
It's wax on and then it's wax off.
Wax on, rip off.
Well,
So yeah,
technically it is wax off.
yeah, technically. So he will be getting waxed live on air first thing, and
Oh
we're
my
thinking of we're thinking of other ways we can possibly inspire some of you to part with some of your ill-gotten gains as well during that segment, including I'm going to have to keep a mental tally of Kelly Clarkson's yelled as well.
We have to come up
amongst
with
others.
a different like celebrity for me to yell out. So.
I've got an idea for what you've got to do. I'm not going to say it on air. I'll tell you afterwards.
Well, no, I think it should be a celebrity name still.
Wait till you hear my suggestion.
Is it a celebrity name?
No.
Then it's not a good suggestion because Kelly Clarkson is a celebrity. So I think it'd be funnier to me to just some random celebrity.
Mm.
So
Wait
I'm not
till you
going to
hear
tell
my
you
idea
what
off
it
air.
is.
Wait till you hear my idea off air.
No, I want to hear it now. Tell the
Really?
people. Yeah, tell the people.
Okay. Every strip that comes off, you've got to yell out one of the donators' names
No.
as a thank you.
No.
Oh, your mic's doing it again.
Yeah, but no.
Really?
No. And I want to make it funny, not like I want to that's why I'm just going to yell a random celebrity, but I'm not going to tell anybody who it is. And I
Okay.
might not even know who it is. I'm not going to think about it until maybe 2 minutes beforehand.
Okay then.
I think that's
I just thought it'd be nice to acknowledge all the
we do that
contributions.
in regular voice. I don't want to do it screaming at them.
Fine.
I don't want to scream their names like a German psychiatrist. Oh, the Lynch David March!
Oh,
Ah, Matthew Coburn! Now, did I crackle there?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, and you actually did it then when you said okay.
Tiny bit,
Tiny bit,
Tiny
but
bit.
not
A
terrible.
little bit. It was worse whenever you were just talking normally
That's
before
so
the screams.
weird. Wow.
Anyway, fuck it. Who cares? We'll move on.
But
I do.
anyway.
Audio is the most
Shit,
important.
yeah,
thing.
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
like
bad
there.
there.
There,
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's got to be the
So-
cord or the microphone.
Okay, good. Shut up.
So you shut
So
up.
you do not want to miss any of that shit.
All right.
Make sure you've subscribed.
Yes.
Hit the fucking
come back.
bell. Ring my orc bell end.
Well, no, don't. You know
Don't do
what
that
they
first.
should
Oh,
actually
and-
do? What should they do, Kev?
Follow us on Twats. Join our Discord Nords.
Nope.
Subscribe.
Nope.
Like the video.
Nope.
Donate to the charity.
There you go.
Yes, but they need to do all the other stuff so they can come on enjoy the spectacle.
They can come
as well.
join when they're on the charity page and donating.
Yeah, but how would they get the notification we're live to watch on the charity page?
Doesn't matter.
They would have to. They would have to live on the charity page and just keep refreshing
Well,
it.
they should already follow us. They should already have followed us on Twitter and subscribed. Sure, they don't need to subscribe necessarily.
I'm talking to people in the replay as well.
Sure.
God. I mean, I know Courtney follows us already because she is my #1 sumo simp. Hey, baby, how you doing? I hope you're good. And thank you very much for retweeting us and stuff like that. I did see it. It is appreciated. Oh. What?
Look at Courtney's comment.
Orc has experience. Orc has experience with the vaccine thing, obviously. Waxing. Your speech to text changed waxing to vaccine. Okay.
Can you hear me? Not very well, though.
Unfortunately, yes.
Not very well, probably.
I've not got the stream audio on. I'm just hearing you. And you're sounding all right to me on...
Yeah, but it's...
Yeah, you sound okay. Fine.
Just... Okay. Let's see.
On Zoom. Let me
Zoom,
go see.
Yeah, you go and see it. Check on the... You go check on the
thing.
Check
on stream.
Oh, no, you popped just then.
Yeah, see.
What's going you done it again.
I don't know which thing it is, though.
I don't know. And yes, Courtney, stupid speech to text. Stop being lazy and get your 2 thumbs out and type because you're obviously on a phone. You know, you have all the buttons within an inch. You have all the buttons within an inch, so you can just tippy tappy 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 tappy. Oh, he's getting out his karaoke mic. That might happen during the fucking charity stream as well.
Such as
well, it's actually the mic that I use when I sit over there and like game and stuff, and I'm not streaming.
Oh, no crackling there.
But yeah, no, it should crackle. It's just not as good as the other one.
Yeah. Come on, I'm lazy. I'm using my headset mic at the moment.
It's just whatever.
Did it?
It did it. So
yep.
That means probably the mixer.
Mixer's mixing shit up.
And Courtney's talking to her dashboard because she's driving.
Okay.
Well, good girl. You've been sent some better bubbles, and you know, driving responsible, I believe. So you know, congratulations on that one. I salute you for that. And I've just got... Oh, shit. Fuck off. Come here. Bollocks. Fuck off. Hopefully you didn't see that. Fucking opened on the wrong bloody page. Yep. Okay, good. But yeah. Yeah, exactly, Dick. Not really focused on the audio till you talk about it. That's why I say move on.
Move along. Move around.
Move along. Yeah, but you guys, that's part of your guys' fault too.
All right,
Keep going.
Fine.
It did happen again.
Fine, shut up.
It happened again. It happened again.
He's going off and off again. Fuck's sake.
Any other comments about the Flash then? Right? No.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to be a shit movie.
I think it's going to be an okay, just an okay movie. But it's going to be
There's
too
things I'm looking forward to and things I'm not looking forward to.
I think it's going to be too long, but it's going to be an okay. Parts of it are going to make it okay, but it's still, I think, going to be too long.
Yeah, on the too long
2.5 hour running time, I believe, so far.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything confirmed.
Okay.
On the too long part, I've got a feeling you're right. It would be too long for one movie, too short for 2 movies, because they won't be able to get everything in. It's one of those ones which you wouldn't mind a 2-parter, you know, film them back to back and release them 6 months apart, kind of thing.
Sure.
I don't feel like that's a concern. I think it's more just the overall story they're trying to do with it. Is where I think there's cool things to look forward to, and then there's other things that are just of things that they've tried to do with the Flash in the past and didn't work out. And you'd think with that kind of story, they'd want to try to do a better Flash story than the one that they're trying to do that they've already done 2 times in the comics and the show and weren't received that well overall.
Well, not being funny. DC are idiots. Okay.
Well, the old DC, we had this argument the other day. The old DC are idiots. We haven't seen anything, but they're not going to necessarily make the mistakes of the old regime. But with new people, we don't know. But we've seen James Gunn in the MCU, but just not running it. We don't know exactly, despite what we hear in the media, how much freedom he had at Disney and Marvel to do what he wanted, or if he had to, everything had to be cleared by Feige.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm not terribly, and also,
yeah, but you'll still watch it. So
who's going to be that invested in a movie where it's the end of a franchise, the start of
the
a new one?
general public isn't going to care about that. They're going to care that Michael Keaton's in it as Batman. That's what they're going to see tomorrow. Millions of people watching the Super Bowl pregame, if it's before, or during the game, if it's during, and it's just going to show up on the internet.
I've heard a rumor that they might be doing 2 flash spots. They're going to do a full trailer first.
Like a teaser. Oh.
No, they're going to do the full one, and then they're going to do like the regular 30-second ad later.
That makes sense because it's so expensive to do it during the game. So the long trailer.
Well, what is it? $1 million per second for adverts during the Super Bowl?
Something ridiculous. Who knows? It's ridiculous. I haven't looked it up this year.
Yeah.
But so millions of people will be watching that pregame, especially. So the general public will see Michael Keaton on the screen and go nuts.
Yeah. The normies.
Yeah. So that's my.
Oh, by the way,
take on it.
Apparently there is a new Riddick game in the works.
I was gonna go in passing when we started to move on to our next topic and our final topic. So because of games, but the Flash movie I think will just be an okay movie. I'll probably wait for HBO Max. I don't know. It depends. It's right around my birthday. So maybe I'll make it a birthday. Like, hey, I'll go to the movies for once.
Treat yourself.
Treat myself.
I mean, there is nothing better than the cinema experience, but it's just such a pain in the arse nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
And expensive.
And I like sitting at home, I got this. If I got to use the bathroom, I can pause.
Exactly.
And it's all that. So, when you get older, you understand these things. When we're Spencer's age, we understand. We all went to the theater at Spencer's age, all the time. I went to so many movies when I was.
Not even good ones. You just went, oh, no, I want to get out of the house.
Yeah. So, I understand you're in the theater, Spencer. For sure. But yes, they are making a new Riddick game.
I'm an
Thank you,
impatient
Richard. Yes, you are. They are making a new Riddick game. Thank you for finding that out, Richard. That's pretty cool. So they'll probably, let's see if they'll tie it into the new movie or if they'll tie it into the old games. I'm interested to see how they do it.
Wait, what? Sorry.
And
no, Dick says, if you have Game Pass, HBO Max seems like it's free at least.
I popped right there, I feel like.
That was a pop, not a crackle.
Yeah, that was a pop. They don't have a thing on there.
Yeah, you don't have a,
Yep. But speaking of games, Hogwarts Legacy breaking records.
It's killing it.
Today, it just broke its own record of concurrent Steam players. Spencer, could you check what it's at now, please?
Yes, I will.
We're going to see. It was at about 750,000 concurrent players just on Steam before we went live.
That's Steam alone. So what would you say? Half that for Epic?
Half that for Epic, and
even
double that for what's it at now?
Over 800,000.
Ooh,
wow!
So if you
it's
say
just
half
under 807,000.
Okay.
So 800,000 then.
807,000. Yeah, 800,000.
So you halve that for Epic.
Yep.
Half that for Epic. So you're talking 1.2 million
for PS5 and Xbox Series X. The same amount for each. What I would say.
So you probably got 3 to 4 million people playing it right now.
About 3 million, I'd say. Yeah, 2 to 3 million. And then on Twitch, it was
the most streamed
single player
game ever.
It was at like 1.2 1.28 million
Yeah,
people watching at peak at the same time, concurrent views.
Yeah.
Put this into perspective, what was the previous highest single player viewed game before was Cyberpunk at 1.13 or 1.14 million views at the same time. So that's a whole
and the thing with Cyberpunk is
150,000 more people at the same time watching.
Yeah, and the thing with Cyberpunk is as well, it didn't have that many concurrent players as well on the platforms because of all the issues.
There's a lot of people playing. There's a lot of refunds though at the same time.
Yeah. Right. There you go.
Refunds and all that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players under an hour going, fuck this.
PlayStation did it, like, they delisted the game for how long?
I want to say until the big new patch that came out like a year ago, I want to say.
Really? You think I thought they added it back.
Well, what makes me want to say that is that's when Cyberpunk tried to relaunch their game, essentially.
They had a big resurgence, and people were
I'm not talking about the not the Cyberpunk Edge Runners resurgence. I'm talking about they did that big like 1.2 patch.
I know.
Yeah,
1.2 patch. The next gen patch.
That patch, yes.
Yeah, the next gen patch. That's what I mean.
That was like what, a little over like
about a year ago, April, I think, April last year, May.
Right. I mean, I want to say it's a little over a year past, and so I want to say that's why
it dropped out of nowhere. I remember that.
Right, and I want to say that's why, because I don't think there's anything else big to make PlayStation want to relaunch it.
Yeah,
because I know they didn't deal with the first few big waves of patches.
No, exactly. Yeah,
that's why I think it was that big 1.2.
Got you.
But yeah, and what we got?
I mean, I'm enjoying the game a lot. Got about.
I think it's a great game so far.
Gameplay, probably about 12 to 13 hours of gameplay.
I have a roughly 10, and we're at like the same spot though.
Yeah,
I've never played it. Not played it.
It's just
not buying it.
I mean, we know that, Kev. We're not asking you. You don't have to add that comment.
I'm just explaining to the fucking people.
You don't need to. Just talk about it.
I have a rep to keep down.
No, you don't. No, you don't, Kev. Not at all.
Dick says, don't know the budget or expected numbers. Don't know how meaningful it is. It basically means it is the biggest
they actually talked
release.
About the budget.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, you see if you can find that. But to put it into general perspective,
is what
this is
the number I'm saying.
Yeah, 170 is.
These concurrent players and stuff would be equivalent to a movie, say a Marvel movie, for example, hitting $1 billion opening weekend.
Well, to be fair, still I mean, I think for sales numbers, did it break records for sales numbers? I don't think it has. I think that's still Red Dead in opening weekend. Well, we don't know. We're still in opening weekend.
Yeah,
so
I'm just
we'll
trying
find
to do
out
mental
Monday
maths.
If it beats Red Dead. I think Red Dead is number one still. Red Dead 2, I think, is still number one.
Yeah, the base game is $50, yeah? The base game is 50 quid, $50.
No.
No? How much
is
what
is $60
All right, 60. Okay, 60. Right. I'm going to go with a basic 60.
No. But it broke the records. It broke the records initially when it was still in early access. So that one is $80.
Ooh.
And so do that at 500,000.
Depending on
yeah. That's what I'm trying to work out.
Do 500,000 times 80, and that'll show you the early access numbers.
Well, wasn't that just PC though? Because that'd be 70.
Oh yeah. Oh, PC was only 70. Oh, was 70 for the deluxe? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so 70 for PC. So do 70
yeah, this basically hit $1 billion opening weekend.
It probably will. It's probably going to break the record
if it's a movie, it's a movie has to go like a month, 2 months to hit $1 billion.
Sure.
This has pretty much done that. That's what I'm using the movie example. It's basically a movie that's opened up and hit $1 billion in one day.
Well,
in one weekend.
They haven't been shy to let you know there are going to be microtransactions.
No. Yeah, but that microtransactions doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm on about.
It's going to be cosmetic.
Yeah, no, Chris.
But...
I'm saying a movie to hit $1 billion has got to be in the cinema for 2 months.
I'm just saying
this game has managed to fucking hit $1 billion in one weekend.
Well, yeah, games will tend to do that more.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to put it into perspective for Dick. So it's phenomenal. That's phenomenal numbers.
He talking about.
He does ask a question though about how is the story so far.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I'm really liking it. I think they just really combined like what makes you want to do what you want to do in a Harry Potter game, but then sets it as a prequel, so it's not connected to anything else. If you're a big lore nut, there's some things you'll get. But then story-wise, I think it adds lots of exciting aspects to the story of where it explores, especially what the overall plot is. I'm really liking what they're setting up, especially like what they're doing as like the main villain of the game too. And that particular sort of faction of people, I'm really interested in seeing where they're going with a lot of that.
So the story is good then.
And they're balancing a lot of like just everything together. Like, you know, you do classes throughout the game. Each class will like you learn something new. You know, whether it's a spell or a whole other mechanic of the game.
Okay.
So not bogging it down with the other media. It's something right. It's just own thing with just an entire prequel, because I think it's set.
It's set in the 1800s, isn't it?
Right, 1800s. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, it doesn't even really connect with Fantastic Beasts at all, other than seeing some creatures that you may like that was in those movies. You'll see a few of them in the game.
Yeah, because it's kind of set. So, shall we say, the generation before Fantastic Beasts even happened?
Right. And so you don't really see anybody that you know at all. There's only, as far as characters I know of, maybe come back. There's only one, as far as my limited knowledge. I'm sure maybe there's references to other people that like Lord ought to be like, oh, we get to actually see that person. That's cool.
Oh, well,
but as far as
classics
I know,
from the movie, well, you know, historical figures, as it were, they referenced in the movies or something.
Right, but as far as I know, there's only one character that was like in the books. I know was mentioned that that is in the game.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
But other than that, I don't know of any other characters at all. But I'm also not a lore nut, so I can't say. It's just one of those franchises there. I've enjoyed the overall story.
So
well, I'll be honest. I'll be honest.
Dogs are going nuts because.
Yes, so's your mic.
Well, no, I know. That's because I'm touching it actually. But because I got groceries that are
still doing it.
Still doing it.
Okay.
Still doing it. You're not touching. Mute for a sec.
Yeah.
Because they're barking in the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I asked you to mute, because.
Well, what I'm saying, I'm trying to say is I've got groceries that are here, and we wanted to end the stream soon anyway. So wrap it up, and I'll.
Oh, John's not even online yet.
We'll wrap it up here.
Wrap it up because I got. Just keep talking.
Yeah. Go deal with shit.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
So, Richard, you also say better than one time. You know what? The game. I was expecting the game to be good. I don't know if I was expecting a great game, to be honest, but I was really looking forward to what I'm seeing. And so far, the game has pulled off about everything I've been wanting from a Harry Potter game. You get immersed in the whole magical field of the game. You get to do all the freaking spells. There's like over 20 spells in the game, which is insane. And I only have like 7. And so it's just great to see all the spells in the game that you just cast really make you feel like you're a wizard.
Oh, and yeah, sorry, Dick, sorry. Every time I see you in La Chat from now on, because I will be watching, I expect you to show up again. All right. Yeah, he says it sounds like not grounded to me a moment, but that's not sure that's the issue, given I don't know your setup. We've been doing this for far too long. This doesn't happen generally. We fucking done a stream like 3 days ago. No problems. We didn't have time for a full sound check and stuff today because we've had to go a little bit earlier than we planned. Because we're actually supposed to be wrapping this up any minute now. Because we're
so I guess
shut up a second. I haven't fucking finished talking yet.
Yeah, but you're an orc.
Jesus Christ. See the fucking incompetence I have to deal with, dick. But yeah, because we got to meet in with some other people. It's to do with the charity weekend, and we have to sort of like organise around other people as well, obviously. So we're supposed to be doing something else right about now. So we kind of had to rush this a little bit, but normally there is no sound issues apart from Bobo, which is why we're. Oh well, Bree, if you'd been here an hour beforehand.
Well, I mean, I guess I sure have to wrap this up until he gets back. You know, Hogwarts is a great game so far. Screw all the freaking controversy stuff going around it, which is just dumb, and it's just giving more attention to the game.
And
I think that's lending to a big reason, especially the view numbers of why more people of what's doing these numbers. And it's so funny. I find it so funny the extremes people will try to go to protest against this game.
Oh, what you mean? Like the dude who bought the deluxe pack, the super deluxe pack.
That buys the $300 deluxe pack, and then deluxe edition where game. Is there steelbook with it? I don't know. I think
there was a steelbook, a wand or something.
But there's like a big special wand book pedestal, and that's essentially the main thing. Is that they're asking like $300 for. But anyway, this big protester, buys it and then smashes it and posts a picture of it. It's like, what does that matter? Right?
Yeah. You've given your money to them.
All you're showing is that you supported them by buying the game.
Yeah.
Not just any edition of the game, the hard to get edition of the game too.
Yeah, the super limited edition, which if you just
like
bought
the
that
one that's and if you look at the prices going for online, it's like $450 to like $500.
Oh, Baldar, you're from Hayden's Discord, dude. Hello. I've been watching Aussie for a while. You might have seen me in the chat. Actually, Gene XO was very nice to me yesterday. She actually did post up the charity link in his live chat with his coverage of the rapper killings. I can't remember the guy's name now. But no, Hayden is a cool dude. So, yeah.
Notifications have been whacked today, Bree.
Yes, actually, Bree, to put it into perspective, we have a bot which is supposed to put in notifications. Oh, my God, it did it. Oh, it finally did it. No, it did it about half an hour late. Well, 20 minutes late. In our own Discord server, it didn't post it for a while. Oh, you Twitter. Ah, well, yeah. Are you following at Orc Says, at Pyron Knight? At Greenfellaz, at SS_F_Spencerine.
Spencerian. All right. Anyway, thank you for posting that charity link, Matthew. As always,
Matthew again. Guys, if you're watching on the replay, that link is pin comments do show up in a replay, don't they? So yeah, pin comment. Matthew's put it in again. If you're watching on the replay, as little as $1 can be donated. Let me demonstrate to you. Look here, that dude himself, Matthew, $1. Second it went live, he donated $1 to prove to people you can do as little as $1. And this money goes to children suffering from FMF. They call it a rare disease. Me and Chris have argued about this. It's officially a rare disease. It's not. It's something's broken in your DNA. You cannot cure this with a pill. You have to learn to live with it, like Chris has. Which is part of the reason why our schedule is never 100%. Because, he has health issues. I have work. The last 3 months, I'm going to hold my hands up and say it was mainly me. With broken ribs, broken nose, fucking severe concussion, various other bits. All separate incidents, by the way.
Bits and pieces.
Yeah, broken bits and pieces. I was been an extra in a low budget fantasy movie. They didn't have the right safety protocols, so yeah, I got my nose smashed in and all that shit. But yeah, it goes to. We don't see a penny of this. It's a charity page. It goes direct to the charity. Helps children get medication, not just medication, actual counseling, because they've got this thing that they have to learn to live with, and they can feel like they have no life because they can't do things normal children can do. We help fund counseling for them even so they can learn to live with it, deal with it, and realize they can still have a semi-normal life. So we do what we do. I mean, we're a piece of shit, know nothing channel. You can see our subscriber numbers. We're not fucking monetized. We haven't made a penny off of this ever. And yet, you know, we do what we can. And let Spencer fucking show up occasionally. But it's
Always.
mainly down to you lot in the chat. Like I say, not just the people here now, but the people in the replay as well. So thank you all so much for your help and your support. And, you know, like I say, we've posted a goal of 5,000. We're not going to make that. We've never made 5,000 in a stream, in a charity fundraising event. We put that there because we always live in hope. You never know. There might be that one person who's just won on the lottery and they'll give a little bit extra. But almost as important as you donating to the charity is just sharing the link. You can't afford to donate, that's fine. Tell 5 people about it. Just send the link to 5 people and ask them if they can spare $1. If they can't, ask them to send it to 5 people. That's all we can ask. You know? So thank you so much for any help you can do. Doesn't have to be, like I say, financial is good, but if not, awareness is just as fucking good, to be honest with you. Anything you want to add to that one, Spence?
Yeah, all that.
Wow. And you're starting your own fucking channel up?
Yeah. You could go find it at the Dingus Den here on the YouTubes.
Oh, really? The Dingus Den?
Yes. I don't have any content up yet other than just my intro video, but I do have something coming out. I was hoping to already have it out, but I think since it's taken me so long, I'm probably going to rearrange what I'm thinking I'd do with it.
Right. Oh, sorry, hold on. I am actually going to do you a favor here. Oh, you're at 39 subs.
I am one
Yeah.
sub away from 40.
Oh, yeah.
So there's the link. I'd appreciate a subscribe. I'm going to be getting some content out sooner than later.
I was about to fucking do that for you.
I'm having
bitch.
some little news bits coming, and then I'm going to have some gaming stuff up as well. And then I'm also going to be having some special panel discussions coming as well. I'm having lots of things in the works. And I just got a new monitor, so that's going to make things a lot easier to do.
Ah.
And so that's going to be awesome.
Nice.
Literally just got delivered yesterday.
And apparently at some stage in the next 10 years, you might get fiber in your area.
That'd be fucking wonderful. You know, living out in the middle of nowhere. That's, you know.
Basically, he lives in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of animals that he abuses on a daily basis.
Oh, okay. All right. Of course not. We're not going there.
No.
Animals, yes. The other part, no.
Really? Oh, so it's not abuse, it's just loving.
Yes, precisely.
Oh,
okay. All right. Anyway, but yeah, I'm working on all the things. You know, learning stuff of what to do, and so yeah.
Yeah. No. Nice. And also, yes, I want to just get back to where was it? Was it Matthew? Yeah, complaining the loudest just makes people do the opposite. Yeah, that's in reference to the Legacy again, Hogwarts Legacy again, and he's fucking right.
He is. It's hilarious. I bet you this game wouldn't be blowing up as much if it wasn't for that.
Mate, guaranteed. Oh, well, we're not gone quite yet. I mean, part of the reason is we can't actually end the stream without Chris here because he's running it. But no, yeah, peace to you. Baldar, sorry, Dick. I'm just going to call you Dick because I don't want to mispronounce it. And I'm very good with Dick. No, sorry, I didn't say that. No, dude, nice to see you here, by the way. Have you hit the subscribe button? Have you hit the bell icon? Because, you know, that's my orc bell. Ring my orc bell. And and share the charity. Share the charity with everybody.
Yep.
And that goes for everybody who's watching the replay as well.
I was about to say, as soon as Chris gets back, we'll be ending this, and he just appeared.
I was listening to the whole thing as my shitty mic continues to sound shitty.
It's okay at this moment.
I was cursing while I was putting groceries.
Oh, and Dick's still trying to figure out what the hell he's doing today. Well, at the
Ah,
moment, mate, I'm going to give you a hint. You're watching us.
hey.
Have you got nothing better to do with your life? Which reminds me, by the way, also share the channel with other people because, you know, if you like them, misery loves company. If you hate them, it's punishment if they come and watch us. Yeah?
And actually, preferably also share the charity fundraising link, please.
Yeah,
that's even more important than sharing the channel. That link that is pinned.
Yep, and Matthew's posted several times. Ignore that one about Dingus then. Don't worry about that one.
It's not as important, but that link that I just posted.
Yeah, no. Dick, this is a no drama. This is a no drama. Oh, you're studying, really? You're studying geopolitics. Interesting. Yeah, dude, it's a Saturday. Stop studying. Get yourself a cold beer and a hot woman.
Yeah, set priorities.
Yeah. Cold beer, hot woman. Cold beer, hot woman. Or hot man, depending on what you're into.
Hey, there you go. Look at this inclusiveness.
Yes, I can be inclusive enough.
So
I am not a bigoted orc. I don't care who you are as long as you donate to the charity. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's true. But right, anyway, are we going to end it here? Or are we going to keep going, or?
I mean, not even Yellow's on, but
exactly. I was going to say
he also appearing offline.
Well, Yellow wasn't earlier. He was actually showing as he's left, so
yeah,
he's disconnected. So
up to you guys. Me and my shitty mic have no.
I say we'll just end it here, and or I think we should end it here.
So Dick, you swing that way. Maybe if he was woman enough. Well, you know what? Tune back in on the morning of the 28th, and you'll see a big saggy pair of man tits.
No, you won't.
Just before they get waxed.
Kev's not gonna show himself. He's not gonna reveal himself.
Hey,
so
I don't have saggy man tits.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Or maybe you both do.
Look,
No,
that's muscle.
Not your
Look,
actual tits. What's below the waist?
That's muscle, baby. Look at that.
Show us
Look at
below
that.
the waist. Come on, show us below the waist.
We haven't got all day for me to keep scrolling down.
No,
we haven't got all day for me to keep scrolling down.
Because there's nothing down there. He's not real, folks, and we don't have the heart to tell him.
I'm resentful.
I'm sorry.
Be back in a minute.
All
right, we'll just end without him. That's fine.
So
bye.
Yep. Later, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to all the people who donated today. Kev, thank you for your test donation. Courtney, thank you for donating. And Funny Pump,
God damn it.
thank you
I'm
for
back.
donating.
Fuck it.
And do you have anybody else today? And that was it today.
Courtney, Funny Pump, me.
That's it. Well, not really you. Sort of you.
As test donations.
Test donation. So I already thanked you for that. So thanks, folks. And we will catch you on Wednesday, most likely.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Laters, folks.